One of the best feelings that I think I've had was a sheer feeling of satisfaction and a relief of, letting go of self-doubt. Yesterday, I taught my first fitness class in months. So last time I actually taught for adults, group fitness classes was back in April, I believe. I know I could do it. I have the skills for it and all that, but I haven't done it in months. And I felt so nervous and I started getting self-doubt for some reason. And this happens every once in a while. But the way it hit me yesterday, it was just like I was so nervous. But as soon as I walked into that class, I felt like, okay, at first I was a little nervous, but then I just saw their faces, their smiles. And even when I told them, hey, I'm going to sub today, they were delighted. They were delighted to see me there. Now, I think it's because they just are happy that the class wasn't canceled, which fair, but it made me feel so good. So I was there. I think we were having a good time and everybody actually ended up giving me really good feedback. When I got to my car, it was like a sigh of relief. I almost started to cry because I was like, wow, I remember the joy and the satisfaction that I get of teaching group fitness. And for a while, for these couple of months, I was self-doubting myself. I was like, is this really what I want to do? But once I finished that class, I was like, yeah, I know that this is something that I love to do. I love teaching group fitness classes, especially if it's a format or something I just enjoy doing. I love to see people smiling, even if they're struggling with their class, with the moves and stuff. I try to encourage them because, hey, I'm always honest. I was like, listen, this is not easy for me too. You'll see me sweating. And I'm just like, let's keep going. But if you need to take a rest, all the things. I guess the point is when you are having self-doubt about something that that you're truly passionate about, sometimes you have to take a step back and remind yourself, why are you there? What was the purpose of you starting in the first place? Sometimes it's not always about money. Money is great, but it's the sheer satisfaction of seeing people smile and having a good time. Or even when they are struggling and you give them a little bit of encouragement, you see that the little bit of the smirk, or if you kind of just be like, hey, I see you back there working hard, it is so joyful for me. And that is one of the biggest reasons why I just enjoy doing this, and I hope I can continue doing this. But I'm gonna just continue pushing. I'm gonna continue doing what I want, what I like. I hope you continue your passion, and when you have self-doubt, really think hard and go back to your why and continue from there.